Yeah, basically it was always the plan after the London BMX Olympics to come back to mountain biking. I started racing mountain bikes when I was 15 years old and BMX when I was 5, so been in cycling my whole life. But yeah, I really miss the mountain bike scene. I won 2 mountain bike world titles in the 4-cross category and played a little bit on the downhill bike but didn't do too much. So now crossing back into downhill again this year, 4-cross has died off a bit, so my focus is now downhill and doing things like this weekend at Seattle with the slalom and hitting fun events like Crankworks. Yeah, I was a little bit worried, I guess you could say. Switching from the mountain bike back onto the BMX is definitely harder than going the other way. Mountain bike to, BMX to a mountain bike is easy, but going back onto those little wheels, it's twitchy, more responsive and quite difficult. But I've noticed since doing BMX and training for the Olympics and crossing into the mountain biking, I thought I'd kind of have a long more way to go and a lot to catch up on, but I found like I've picked it up pretty quick. I hit the national season in Australia for downhill and won 2 of the rounds and got second at nationals to Tracy, so I'm right where I want to be right now leading into the world title. And yeah, basically the skills definitely do cross over. It's all on a bike. I've been riding for Liat for about 6 years now, and I started, my brother Sam, who got me into BMX racing, and idolised him. He had a bad accident, went over the bars, landed on his head, broke C2, 3 and 4, had fusion, all that kind of thing. So after that that's all I wanted to do, was wear a brace and feel safe doing the sport that I love. So basically did that. Mum felt a lot more comfortable about me racing as well, and he also did too. So that's obviously why I wear a brace for my protection. And yeah, I love it. We're doing some little modifications to help sort of getting some more vision and things like that. But basically it's anything you want, any setups to make it custom fit. This year it couldn't have been any better. I signed with DK Bicycles for BMX, and at the same time Airborne Bicycles is their sister company, so it's all one brand, all one manager, and nice and easy. They let me do the calendar that I want to do, and they're on board with my long-term 4-year goal of getting to Rio for the BMX Olympics. So they're happy that I want to do the mountain biking and be across all the disciplines, because that's obviously my ultimate goal, is to dominate cycling. So yeah, they're loving it. I'm glad that I can have such a great sport network on board, and Cycling Australia are happy that I now live in the US as well and doing the whole season here. So that's working out well. And yeah, just thank you to Oakley and Liat and all my long-term partners that have been on board with me for a while.